It's like they go boss your yam. No be rose gold. I know what I'm saying. I've been there. So, in the pursuit of your success, try not to envy anyone because you don't know what those people have been through. Now, let me tell you, if you see people that are being successful, they just blow. Let me use the word blow. Don't envy them. People that have money, don't envy them. Just work on your own. Now, let me tell you a quick story. And this story is how I missed the opportunity of becoming an housemate of Big Brother Nigeria. This happened in the year 2019. So back then, I was actually working in Saple, in Turn Up Club, you understand? And there's this man that had been my friend, The man has been supportive, he's always helping me, sharing my videos, encouraging me, always giving me a word of encouragement, you understand? Word of encouragement. But he always I should come to Owerri to meet him every time. Okay, then I was into a gym instructor, I was instructing people that are going into fitness, telling them the kind of food to eat and all that. So this man was like, you want to open a gym in Owerri, that I want me to come over so I can be the gym instructor there. That like young guys like me, that also legitly, you understand? So I was like, okay, it's a nice idea, but I have to talk to my parents. So he was like, why are you talking to your parents? Are you a kid? Can't you just travel to Owerri, I was like, no, I wasn't raised like that. Anything I'm doing, my parents need to know. I have to tell them where I'm going, my way about, and stuff like that. So he was like, okay. So he was not really giving me the go ahead, to come over. So actually just let him be. So fast forward to where I was working in Saple, I lost my job. Not that I lost my job though. There was crisis in Saple then, this killing, Curtis, rival, and they have to shut down all hotels and club and all that. So when I lost my job, he called. He was like, Benny, what's up? What are you doing in Delta State now? I was like, I'm just chilling. Actually, I lost my job, He was like, this is the right time for you to come to Owerri now. Why don't you come to Owerri? I said, okay, let me talk to my parents. He finally agreed I should talk to my parents. So I actually told my mom before though. So I told my mom. My mom was like, okay, let's give it a try. So my mom and the guy and the man instead, they spoke on phone, Igbo, they spoke Igbo together, stuff like that. So my mom was like, okay, let me give it a try. After all, I'm not a kid. I know what is right and what is good. So fast forward, I went to Futo to meet my sister because my sister was schooling in Futo, Federal University of Technology, Owerri. So went there. Then both of us went to the man's house so that at least somebody in my family will know where I'm going to. So I also share my location through Google Map for them, stuff like that for security purpose. So I was staying there. And back then in Saple, I actually applied for Big Brother. I've sent my video of how I want to become housemate of Big Brother. They've accepted and all that. So when I got to Owerri, that was when they accepted after 3 days of my stay in Owerri. So they accepted and they were like, okay, you have to submit your international passport, your birth certificate, your primary school leaving certificate, and your secondary school leaving certificate. I have those stuff, but I don't have international passport then. So I was like, wow, I told this man that, Afa, you remember what I told you that I applied for Big Brother? I'm still waiting for their feedback. Okay, they've actually responded to me and I'm qualified. These are the things that they require. So the man was like, wow, you're in the right place and I'm going to help you. This man is not just any ordinary man. I don't want to make sure his name because of security purpose, but he's a politician though. He called Ebuka of Big Brother Nigeria. Ebuka Chendu, the host of Big Brother. He called him. Ebuka was so loyal on phone to this man. They spoke. He told him about me coming to Big Brother. Ebuka also directed him to this Aki. Aki and Popona. Yeah, he called Aki. Aki was like, actually, the Big Brother is about starting that, although they still have slots. He also directed me to the owner of DSTV in Owerri, that they gave that guy 3 slots to bring 3 persons from Imo State to Big Brother. So this man was like, oh, the owner of DSTV, the guy in charge of DSTV is my friend. So he called the guy, he told the guy about me. The guy was like, okay, they gave him slot though, but I haven't seen anybody. That should bring me to his office tomorrow so they can feel everything and stuff like that. So I said, okay, no problem. I was really happy because, guy, this thing is a short deal because this man is man of connection. This man have the phone number of President Buhari then. He used to call different, he's a friend to the governor of Delta State. I don't want to mention his name. He's a friend to that man, friend to guy. There are lots of persons that I can mention that this man have their phone number. That just a call, everything is settled. He's a politician in a way, but for security reasons, I will not mention his name. So fast forward to that. That night, I was really happy. I told my elder brother that, look at what I've been. I applied for Big Brother and I've been really trying to do these things since. My brother was like, okay, I just keep it cool. I was actually low key. So that night, I was actually chatting with my elder brother. I won't forget. So he came to my room. Normally come to my room to check for some stuff because in my room there's a very nice bookshop there. So he just check for some book and go. But this night, he sat on my bed. As I was pressing my phone, this man was rubbing my lap. I was like, what the hell is this now? I stood up. I was actually shouting like, what's up now? Waiting the soap. Like, in fact, I was speaking pidgin English with him that day. Waiting the soap. Like, now this one make me, now make you talk to me, like, come for Gaelic, come for Delta State, come away. Like, waiting the soap. Like, I'm not hungry. I'm not so dull that you just, I say, Afar now, like, Afar, I be straight. So I was like, guy, my family is doing well. They hear me. We manage, we the chop, like I'm not the hungry. You hear me? I be straight. I'm no one fuck that you just come. I say, Alpha, see. I called the child. So he was like, calm down, calm down, calm down. So he was embarrassed and he left. The next morning, he was not giving me face. And me too, I'm not still saying he was not giving me face. So later he called me, he was like, hey, why am I behaving like a kid that will not do what my mates are doing to make money, stuff like that. Now let me take you back to fast forward to when I came into the house. When I came to the house, when I was observing, I only saw guys inside the house, just him and guys that are working for him, gate man and one of his uncle, one of his brother's child that was living with him. And if I don't see any girl in this house, so I was like, I've not seen your wife's picture, or you say, I have a wife though, but it's a long story. We got divorced. I gave you one of my house in Abuja, and my son, they're living there. I was like, this is strange, right? I just kept cool. I was living in this house. See, this house is very fine. I'm not going to lie. It's very fine. There's nothing in this house that you want that you don't have. In my room, I have playing station. Then PS4 was on point. I have playing station. Like, if you see, you need to see my fridge. There's everything, but there's one mistake. There's something I did not. There's something I love about myself that I did not do. I didn't post any video or picture of me staying in that house. You can know if it's some people, they'll be like, Omo, I don't live life. They will start posting, doing it. I took pictures, yes, but I did not post. I only sent to my family. But I did not post. That was one thing that I'm happy about me living in that house. I did not post. So I was like, every time we'll be going to the gym together, sometimes he asked me to drive him, stuff like that. It was while I was staying in his house, I actually learned how to drive everywhere, stuff like that. So back to when he was saying that I'm not a kid, that this is what they do for boys, that most of the boys I see driving cars, buying iPhones, then that they are the ones that are doing it for them, that they are even going to as far as building house for boys, that they will, pants their house, you understand? I was like, guy, I can't do this, you understand? I'm a straight. In fact, I have a girlfriend. I love pussy. You cannot just ask me to come, stuff like that. So, that one come pass. The next day, I was like, Afana, what's up now? You told me that we're going to meet this man. It was like, are you high? You have not done what I asked you to do and you're asking me. He said, see, the Big Brother is in your hand. You just have to do this and case closed. The rest will be history. I was like, guys, see, I'd rather have sex with a married woman than for you to sleep on your. I was straight. I was telling him that Afa, no matter the money, you cannot. Like, you see that Big Brother, leave him. I feel enter another time. But for now, relax. You understand? So, there's this celebrity that came to visit us. He's my friend because then I and this guy we've acted in Asaba. I don't want to mention his name, but he's your favorite. Somebody that you guys loved so much. Came to the house. The guy saw me. He was shocked. He was like, Benjamin, what's up? How come you know Honorable? I said, okay, we met on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. He was just looking at me somehow, but I understand. I just chill. So this guy stayed in the house for a while. While he was about leaving, Honorable called him that he should talk to me and behave like a kid. He was like, what's up? Say, Benny, see, you just have to do what Honorable is telling you. Let me tell you, me, I'm bi. I sleep with sugar mommy and I sleep with men. That was what gave me the fame in the industry. That was why any role I want to act, I can act it, and that was what gave me money. Even my first car, I got it through, sleeping. I was like, are you serious? So I was like, are you serious? Are you seriously telling me to do this? Instead of you to advise me, like, as your fellow actor, like, in the industry, this is what you are telling me. I was like, okay, no problem. That day was just as if I was standing between the devil and the deep blue sea. Like, just as if the devil came down and he was advising me. This man was telling me that I'm behaving like a kid, that my mates are buying cars, doing this, that I think it's all of them that are doing Yahoo. Like, he was telling me, he was showing me different kind of guys that he helped outside the country. I was like, to hell with that stuff. I can't do this. Understand? There are some things I can do to make money, but not being a gay. There are two things I cannot do to make money. I can't allow you to slip something into my house, and I can't share blood. So, I'm telling you this because don't envy anybody. Some of the guys you see that are driving big cars, they are wearing Pampers. They leak. Like, see, before you make it big in the industry, I know there are some people that went through legit way. But before you really make it big, you really see, expect it like they go boss your yeah. No be rose gold. I know what I'm saying. I've been there. I would tell you other stories that I've experienced. I have a lot of encounter with these gay people. Like, but I would tell you that story. Let me pause here. Once again, don't envy anyone. Don't envy. See, now so I lost Big Brother. After like 2 days, I left that guy's house. Do you understand? Say, begging me that I should not tell anyone. I told my parents, see, let me tell you, my parents said they were even shocked. They were like, you sure see that man no boss you? My mom have to take me to check up just to be sure that nothing happened. Since that day, my mom started trusting me. That's why anywhere I'm going, if I want to travel, my mom self know the fear because say you get picking, we get sense. If now some people, they will just go open yash, we don't say money. See, I have to go for test just to prove it to my mom that I didn't do any shit, man.